This video is made for adult collectors because bro costs adult money on the aftermarket. Holy crap.
Metroplex heeds the call of the last bride.
Leader classes are my favorite size class. I know, that makes no sense right now, but bear with me. But leader classes are my favorite. I did an entire video talking about it, which you should check out, by the way. But my second favorite size class is Titans. I like big toys, they're a lot of fun. And I'm almost done getting every Titan mold. Not deco, but mold. I just need a Thrilling 30 Metroplex and a Guardian robot. And guess what? This is a bit of a fetch story involved, so bear with me, I'll get to the toy review in a second. But my local place, Comic Alley Toys, not sponsored, got one of these in and posted it on Instagram. I messaged them and asked them if they could hold it for me. It had no red gun, it was missing 2 stickers, but they had everything else. They were asking Modern Titan retail for it, so I went with my friends and I bought it. Then a week later, they texted me saying the guy who sold it to them brought the gun in because he found it. So I have a complete Thrilling 30 Metroplex that I bought for retail price. That's insane. And it is a very interesting toy. All right, let's try the pan in. This is Thrilling 30 Metroplex. Oh god, that shot, that doesn't work on toys this big. This is based on the Fall of Cybertron design, I believe, though it isn't very accurate. The proportions are all off. So I like to imagine it's like a G1 and Fall of Cybertron mixed together thing. Kind of like how Legacy does stuff. The stickers are awful. I'm just gonna say that right out of the gate. They will probably fall off throughout this video. Some of them have already, and there are several that are just peeling slowly, so I'll just get the toy hacks. But he looks very cool. Carries the look and feel of Metroplex quite well. The white is nice with very minimal yellowing on this copy, so that's good. The red pops, and there are several different shades of gray and black to work like the legs into not looking boring. I like that. He is mostly white plastic though. Like there is a lot of it that just isn't painted that I wish was. Oh wait, there are versions of this that are painted if you want it painted. Okay then. His head looks cool, but there is an issue I have, and it's a problem apparently that plagues a lot of copies, and that's just that the head doesn't like staying on, which is annoying. Now he's bald. But there is a flip out visor and friggin' articulated eyes. Once you press the button on the chest and then you use the lever on the back, you can flick the eyes back and forth. That's insane. I don't think I've seen another Transformer that has this. Also, the noises. Not me patiently waiting for this to go up onto Hasbro Pulse because it just says coming soon and it's annoying. Anyways, the noises he makes, let's listen to them. I don't know when the loop stops and starts because the noises are extremely similar, and I thought he had a voice chip in him, but he just, as far as I can tell, he just makes noises. Hello? There we go. I'm also reading the manual again, and I've just noticed that this can plug into here, and I didn't know that. Aha! Now he has a big fucking shoulder cannon. They're very Fall of Cybertron-y noises. I think we've probably heard that one already, but he makes grinding noises. I do like how they include stickers for the back too. Like, it's very plain back there, but at least there's some sort of color breakup to make it feel less pain. Pain? No, this is not a pain moment. This is a plain moment. Although pain, there's not a lot of stickers for the back, so it's still really blank. Now, you do get a Scamper with this set, and he looks pretty neat. The Autobot sticker is a toy hacks because the one that it comes with is so damn small, but it's a little car and it rolls well. So we'll get Scamper's transformation and articulation done in one swoop because I don't want this video being 1,000 years long. So, start with you remove the gun, and then you just fold out the arms, fold out the legs, bring the waist down, and then you bring that and you fold that up, and it'll clip into place. Rotate the arms the correct way around. I know this doesn't feel like the correct way around, it feels like they should be this way, but no, they're this way. And that's Scamper. He looks like Scamper, he looks cool. You can plug the gun back into the back because that's where I like to put it because it just sort of gives him a little bit of a thing at the top. Now his articulation, the head's on a ball joint, but try getting in there. It's kind of a pain to grip, but it does rotate. The shoulders can do a full 360 in and out because ball joints elbow bend, bicep rotation because ball joint, hips forward, back, in and out because ball joint, and then knees bend and thigh rotation because, well, ball joint. He's fine. He's like a Legends class toy of the time. Nothing super duper fancy, nothing that we get today where some of them have ankle tilts and stuff. But yeah, he's pretty good for the time, and he's really expensive for some reason. I caught him. I actually caught him. You didn't see that, but it was an epic catch. I leave Scamper in the chest. He's tall too, like among the tallest of the Titans. And man, this is the first time I've had all of them on the same table, and wow, that is a lot of toy. Oh, now I gotta put all of these back. Oh, that's gonna be so annoying. He doesn't feel great though. Being the first Titan, there are issues. The knees and the hips are way too weak. The ratchets aren't that good, and at certain angles, he will just tumble onto my fingers. And that's very annoying. And with Fort Max, they didn't fix any of that, so I don't know what the reissue is gonna be like. Speaking of which, reissue this, please. He has 2 shoulder guns and a massive red one, which can look epic. And there are versions of this that come with 2 red guns if you want. There's also upgrade kits and siege 6 gun, blah, blah, blah. Okay, Metroplex articulation. In traditional Titan fashion, my audio might be here or it might be here. As I move around, I will try my best to make it stay centered, but no promises. Anyways, this is going on the floor. His articulation is fine. It's not great, and one of his ratchets is kind of messed up. So the head can rotate. That's pretty much all it can do. Shoulders. Do full 360 on the world's weakest ratchet joints. They can go out that far. See, the leg ratchet's doing that thing. They go out that far. You have bicep rotation, the hip is going out again. The ratchet's like not set properly, so this hip sticks out a little bit that way. It's supposed to be straight, but it does that. It's very weird. And that just started happening recently. Anyways, elbows can bend more than 90. Wrist rotation, thumb and individual fingers, and the wrist can move in and out. So in traditional individual articulation fashion, he can do that. You know, that's meant. Stop it. Waist rotation, because this hip really wants to move. They can go forward, they can go back, in and out. You have thigh rotation. You have 90 degrees of bend at the knee, and the knees bend this way, but they don't need to. There's no transformation step that requires them to bend this way. And so that is part of the problem, is sometimes if you have him in a pose, he'll fall forward because the knees are too weak, because they bend forward. They don't need to do that. And then I bumped the camera. Then there's nothing at the feet. The feet are immobile. They don't do anything. So getting him into a dynamic pose is very difficult because he can't do a dynamic pose. He just can't. The ratchets are not strong enough to support him, and the feet don't provide a stable base because there's no tilt due to how they like open up and stuff. So like I get it, but he just can't keep himself upright unless it's this. So yeah, the robot is cool in its look, but that's all it really does. Now let's make him a city. Now we transform it. Oh, I just noticed his crotch sticker's coming off a little bit. There we go. These stickers suck. Anyways, transforming him, we'll go into city mode first because that probably feels like the one I should do first. So to start with, we're going to fold up the hands. Just get them compressed. Straighten out the arms. That. Now, as soon as I move this arm backwards, he's going to want to fall over. So we're going to do that later. Actually, no, we have to do it now. So move this back. And he's going to start leaning a little bit. Then we're going to rotate the waist. 180 degrees. So now he's facing this way. Then fold up the feet, or the legs I should say, and get him down. Now you want to open up these bits and bring them out. That's one. That's the second one. Now we're going to bring this forward, rotate it, and flip out the gun, and fold this down. This is supposed to fold over the head. Bits are coming off because the head doesn't want to. Oh, this is so frustrating. How does this go back in? What is happening? Oh, then we're gonna bring this leg out. Oh man, my back hurts. Then we are going to open this section up, fold that out, open this section up, fold that out, bring these little ramps down, flip these up. These are gonna become the driver tunnels. And then you bring these sections up as well so that they're sitting a little bit forward. Then we take the ramp, and there goes Scamper. Then you take the helipad, open that up, bring this section out on both sides. You're supposed to be able to open this, but usually it's stuck, but you can open that. A Scamper will go there. Now, if you have Kingdom Slammer, hold this section up, and you just plonk him there, I guess, on the tower. And that's city mode. It's really hot in here and I'm sweating now. That is such a nice city mode. Still my favorite city design. There is so much playable space. You can deck him out with literally anything. And at the time, they made a Legends Prime, Megs B, and several others, so you could like deck this whole thing out and make it look like there's an epic battle or something. I don't know. There is also a lot of deluxe space, surprisingly, like the ramp, the storing in the terminals, and the smaller ones can like drive through the tunnels if given a little finesse. It commands a lot of presence and a lot of shelf space. And most of the runway stickers came off on the underside because of how old this is, but it looks great. You can also seat Scamper in a couple places and have him be a little bit more interactive with the set and hold the guns. Now, battle station
more
mode.
Transformation time. So to start this one off, we're going to fold up all the random bits. Here, here, here. I'm gonna leave this open though. Fold up the helipad. That should click into place. Fold out this cannon. Fold up the ramp just for now. Now, closing these is annoying because this is double hinge and all these pegs. Now, a couple of these pegs have stress marks on the side just because of the pull they have. They're not going to snap, they just have stress marks. Right here, though, there's a reason I haven't put the stickers on the inside of this leg, and that's because right here, you can't really see it. See that's torn? That's because this scrapes up against this when you're pegging it in and scrapes the stickers completely off. So that's why I stopped putting the stickers on there. So you fold up these little ramp sections, and you bring this around. You gotta make sure it's like the right way to latch it all in. There we go. So we'll just latch this one all in. Come on, there we go. Oh, now he's gonna fall. Then you wanna fold the feet back up. And then these sections here will come back and they will peg into the legs. That made a funny sound. There's little tabs and they sort of slot into place there. Okay, now, bring this around. Shift the knees in. Oh. Ah. And then peg the legs together. There we go. Oh, and then we're going to straighten it out. Bring this arm around. And then keep straightening it out until we have battle platform. Oh. Then you want to bring this up. I kind of like to rotate the arms that way. Just sort of puts the hands facing down. And then you rotate the waist 180 degrees. You pull this little crane arm out. Open up the ramp. Like that. Bring the camera back a bit. Oh yeah, place this back here. And there it is. I'm still sweaty.
The claw is the best part. I love that little bit. It's so cool. And now there is plenty of runway space for airplanes, and they made sure to still have a helipad for helicopters on this. I love that. It's like an aircraft carrier with wheels. And it rolls pretty well too. I mean, it's better for something big and heavy. This is my favorite mode of the figure. The alt modes are definitely the best part. But as a whole, it's cool, but it is nowhere near worth the $600 to $700 this thing fetches at all. Retail, yes. Kind of hoping we either get a new Metroplex or they reissue this one sometime soon so that people can get a Metroplex, because while the Cybertron one is fantastic and still my favorite Titan, this one is one people really want because it's a quote-unquote G1 Ultra Magnus, well, sort of, and we don't have that right now. But that's my look at Thrilling 30 Metroplex. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.